morning. Pretty morning, pretty fog. Start this morning by standing up and your feet a comfortable distance apart, a nice firm base a little wider than hip distance apart. And do the simple Qigong exercise, shake like a tree. And your feet stay firmly planted and rooted. And then you begin to move your body, bouncing by just bending your knees lightly and just beginning to move from the tips of your fingers to the top of your head and down your body, just moving as though there were a breeze moving every space within you, activating your nervous system, activating the nerve fibers, waking them up, aware of themselves and ready. And bounce like this for another minute, gently moving and breathing. A gentle bounce, a firm base with your feet firmly planted and rooted. Continuing the breath. Good. And now find a place, maybe a chair, or maybe your bed, the floor, the sofa, your recliner, and get comfortable. In a chair with a back to support your back, knees hip distance apart, feet firmly planted, knees at 90 degrees. On your bed, on your back, legs uncrossed, arms comfortably at your side, maybe the floor, the sofa, or the recliner. And begin the low, slow breath. Your belly soft, focusing the breath from your chest to your belly, low, pulling the air in through both nostrils and letting your belly round up. And then on the exhale, letting the breath flow out slower, longer than the inhale. A normal-sized breath, low, rounding the belly up, slow, letting the air flow out, perhaps through rounded lips if that helps make it longer. And breathe low and slow. When the belly rounds up, you know you've pulled the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Ooh, listen in the background and see if you can hear the train passing by on its way from Boston to New York City. And continuing the low, slow breath. Good. The fog this morning is so interesting. It's so pretty. It's soft and diffuse, gently moist, and just very pretty and nice to be outside. I looked up fog metaphors this morning, and words were mentioned like confusion, lack of predictability, words that were negative to me. And I had a different response to the metaphor of fog. The fog has narrowed my view. There's not as much to see, not as much to contemplate. Our world is so full of information, and many people say misinformation. And we narrow our reality down to something simple, like ourself and our immediate surrounding. And we breathe into that. And we create a relaxation. And as we create relaxation and breathe into it, we strengthen our nervous system. And when our nervous system is strong, we're better able to look at the larger world around us and have clarity. With a strong nervous system and clarity, we're better able to make good decisions, better able to meet the challenges that occur around us in our own thoughts, in our own families, in the world. So this morning, let's breathe the fog and let the world narrow down. To ourselves and our immediate surroundings, and enjoy a simpler reality. Soothe and calm our nervous system. Enhance our physiology with a breath. And prepare ourselves to meet the challenges that we'll face. Yesterday we used the finger trace method to narrow our focus. And so this morning, let's wrap ourselves in the soft, pretty fog and do the finger trace method and the low, slow breath. To build our nervous system and ready ourselves. Bring one hand in front of you, palm facing you. Use the index finger of the other hand and place the index finger at the base of the little finger. Inhale the low breath, let the belly round as you move your index finger up the little finger to the top. And then let the index finger slide down the inside of the little finger in a slow exhale, perhaps through rounded lips if that works best for you. And continue the process. Inhaling low and rounding the belly as you trace up the ring finger over the top, and then a slow exhale down the inside of the ring finger, and finishing the slow exhale at the bottom before the next inhale, rounding the belly as you trace up the middle finger, rounding across the top, the slow exhale down, and at the bottom, finishing the slow exhale, pausing for a moment while the exhale completes, waiting for the signal to breathe again and tracing up the index finger, belly rounds, and then across the top in the slow exhale down the index finger, down to the space between the index finger and the thumb. Finishing the exhale and waiting for the breath, the body to signal the need for the next breath, tracing the way up the thumb on the low belly rounding inhale, across the top, and then the slow exhale down the thumb all the way to the wrist joint. Pausing there, waiting for the body to signal the need for the inhale and working your way back across your hand. Belly rounds as you breathe up the finger. Exhale slow as you slide down to the space between the fingers, finishing the breath at the bottom and pausing, and breathing when the body signals the need to breathe. And continue your way, tracing the fingers, breathing low and slow, and creating a focus. Focused on right here, right now. The fog like a blanket, soft, as you breathe. And enjoying the effect you're creating, the softness, the narrow focus, the calm. What a great practice to do for yourself is just to sit down or flop yourself down somewhere and start the low, slow breath and creating a simple reality. Beyond time and space, building your nervous system. And even a few minutes will reset, clear your thinking, give you better ability to think clearly and make decisions as they're needed. And on the next breath, breathe in a full, complete breath and let it go and flow out, lengthening that exhale and pausing at the bottom. And breathing as needed. And enjoying the effects you've created. Ready to open your eyes and look beyond the fog. Able to see clearly from the strength of your own nervous system. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.